Oh.
Okay.
He said that?
She scrubbed it twice. She said it'd be real good to try to get it.
Oh.
Okay, so do it.
Shh. I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah. So scrub it down.
Yeah. She said use your fingernails like this.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And he returns this to the 22. We'll get our first look at this New York Jets offense, really retooled the last couple of seasons. And at the helm under center, second overall pick from 2021 out of BYU, Zach Wilson. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Here's Wilson to throw. Open man is Uzama. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. This defense for the Browns, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
While you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely...
And he fires one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Wilson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now Wilson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that carries over to this week as well.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made at about the 38. The Browns at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They run it again with Chubb. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play, move on.
Rolling to his right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night a treat, a Monday night doubleheader. Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. From the 27, Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Got a man, it's Berrios complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On second down, a run with Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 3rd down, Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And he barely gets it out of the end zone to the 1. What a disaster. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They begin this drive with Chubb. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
When you enter the game as the AFC Player of the Week award winner, you expect runs like that and then some.
It was fun to watch him in the opener last week in week 1. He was spectacular and hoping for more here in week 2. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Now it's Watson. A bootleg on the move to his left. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Off of play action, it's Watson out to his left. This is the tight end, Njoku. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They go up the middle with Chubb. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Jets going to take over now late in this 1st half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. To try again after the sack. Wilson, he gets it underneath to Hall. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Into a sea of defenders have intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. After the interception, here's Watson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Watson off play action. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. York able to send this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb, and he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Watson on 3rd down. Oh, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. 95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll give it to Chubb. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Now Wilson back into his end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Wilson. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wilson and Wilson connecting here. Wilson to Wilson there. Zach to Garrett for a jet first down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. On the draw, it's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah. Big impact play, a tackle for loss. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Greg Newsome. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And New York set to take the field. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw again on second down. Wilson, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From midfield now, here's Wilson. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Throwing again here, Wilson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. Wilson's throw complete there to Berrios. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And Watson's going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into point. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game.
Good job, Jim.
What is up, guys? You want to play heads up? Maybe next time, bro. What goods?